object in life was to be Diana. That has always been her passion. That has also been Harry's passion. And Meghan went to the extent of suggesting that they should drop the name Windsor and take the surname Spencer. So she'd be Meghan Spencer.
So even though Harry and Meghan have quit royal duties, and they're now making twerking videos and everything, they want Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet to be potential royals in the future that could play an active part in the British royal family.
If Meghan Markle and Prince Harry thought facing royal backlash was tough, they're about to be hit by a storm that makes the royal drama look like a garden party. This time, the trouble isn't coming from Buckingham Palace. It's coming straight from California, and it's got mouse ears and the bite of a billion-dollar powerhouse. Yes, you heard that right. Disney is suing Meghan and Harry. The fairy tale has officially crashed into a legal nightmare. Let's cut to the chase. Meghan and Harry, who were once celebrated as the modern royals who dared to break away from tradition, have reportedly crossed a line that even Hollywood refuses to touch. According to insiders close to the chaos, Disney is furious after the couple allegedly brought their children to one of the parks and arranged for a full-on professional photo shoot, not for personal family memories, but with the clear goal of using those images for publicity and branding. That's a huge problem. Disney has ironclad rules when it comes to commercial photography on its property, and they take those policies especially seriously when kids are involved. The parks are not playgrounds for building a celebrity brand, no matter how big the name. Sure, anyone can snap some photos on their phone, but setting up professional shots, especially with minors and for publicity, takes it to a whole new legal level. Disney didn't give that green light, and now they're not just angry. They're determined to set a legal example that no one will forget. Let's be real, Meghan and Harry have weathered plenty of scandals before, but this move is shockingly reckless. After breaking away from the royal family, they've tried everything to reinvent themselves. The Netflix mega deal, the messy Spotify fallout, endless headline-grabbing interviews, bombshell memoirs, and now this fiasco. Each time, they manage to keep the world talking. But this time, it's different. They've gone after the wrong giant. Disney isn't a tabloid or a late-night show. This is a global empire with an army of lawyers who never flinch. There's no way they'll let even ex-royalty use their parks, their image, or especially their child-friendly spaces for any unapproved commercial stunt. And the timing couldn't be worse. The optics of this are terrible. This isn't about a cute family outing at Disneyland. This is about breaking the rules, getting caught, and now paying the price. This is about Meghan and Harry allegedly using their kids' images to push their personal brand right under Disney's nose. That's a giant legal and ethical red flag, especially for a company that spent decades fiercely protecting its family-friendly image. Disney parks might be magical, but they're also run on contracts, strict rules, and an iron grip on every inch of their brand. Meghan and Harry blew right past all of that, and now they're in serious trouble. The online reaction has been deafening. People are calling this move tone deaf, and even longtime supporters are struggling to defend it. Critics are asking the obvious: if the Sussexes are so concerned about privacy and shielding their children from the spotlight, why would they stage what looks like a publicity stunt in the most tightly controlled media environment on the planet? The math just doesn't add up. Former fans are out of excuses, and the questions are only getting louder. Why risk another headline-grabbing scandal after so many PR disasters? Why choose Disney of all places, knowing the rules are strict and pretending they don't apply to you? Is this desperation for attention or just plain bad judgment? Either way, Disney couldn't care less about explanations. They're focused on consequences. Let's talk dollars and drama. Disney isn't afraid of the courtroom. They've taken on giants before, and they'll do it again. If Meghan and Harry thought their fame or royal status would shield them from legal trouble, they're in for a nasty shock. No amount of titles or celebrity sparkle can stop Disney if they decide to sue. And according to sources, they absolutely intend to. This lawsuit isn't just about Meghan and Harry. It's about sending a message. Disney has to show the world that even A-list visitors have to play by the rules or face the consequences. That means this is about to get messy. Legal teams are already being assembled, paperwork is reportedly being filed, and the circus is just getting started. The Sussexes' lawyers haven't released a statement yet, but their silence is practically screaming, and everyone's waiting to see what happens next. Behind the scenes, insiders say Disney execs were stunned that Meghan and Harry would try something so bold. This wasn't a simple misunderstanding, reports claim it was a calculated move, pulled off with the belief that their celebrity status would keep them safe. But Disney is having none of it, and the fallout isn't just legal, it's a branding disaster too. Every step the Sussexes take right now is under a microscope. With every misstep, critics pile on, calling them out for being out of touch, self-serving, and dangerously reckless with their reputation. Dragging their children into the spotlight for publicity only makes things worse. Everyone knows Meghan and Harry have struggled to keep partnerships alive. Spotify cut their losses early, Netflix has been lukewarm at best, and the big plans for a media empire look more like wishful thinking than reality. Now, this lawsuit threatens to crush what little credibility they have left with future partners. What brand would risk working with a couple locked in a legal fight with Disney? For now, the world is waiting to see what comes next. But Disney's message couldn't be clearer. They're done playing games. The company is fiercely defending its turf, its image, and its hardline policies. No exceptions, not even for former royals. Meghan and Harry just strolled into the lion's den wearing mouse ears, and the odds couldn't be worse for them. This could be a major turning point in their public saga, not because of royal family drama or tabloid rumors, but because the most powerful entertainment company on earth just put its foot down and said, "Enough." If this chapter has taught us anything, it's that nobody is above the rules. Even a couple who thought they could rewrite the royal script can't outrun corporate law. Meghan and Harry may have left the crown behind, but they just stepped straight into Disney's courtroom, and Disney's ready for battle. The UK is stunned. The world is watching with jaws dropped. This isn't about family feuds, California dreams, or Netflix specials anymore. This latest stunt crossed a line so big, even Meghan and Harry's die-hard fans are running out of excuses. People everywhere are now asking the same question. Just how far will Meghan and Harry go to stay in the spotlight? When news broke that Disney was taking Meghan and Harry to court, it didn't just make a splash in the entertainment pages. British media absolutely erupted. Morning talk shows, primetime news panels, and even members of parliament were suddenly chiming in, shocked at what they see as another international embarrassment from a couple who once stood for a modern royal future. But this time, it's not just the tabloids fanning the flames. The facts are out there for everyone to see, the timing is explosive, and the consequences couldn't be more real. Across the UK, there's a wave of embarrassment building. People who once supported the couple are openly cringing. Meghan and Harry said they left royal duties for true independence, but now it looks more like an endless chase for the spotlight. Using their children at Disney, a brand famous for tight restrictions and a squeaky clean image, didn't just look careless, it looked completely calculated, and that's leaving a bitter aftertaste. What started as a conversation about privacy, personal choice, and freedom has spiraled into a never-ending string of PR disasters. The sympathy that used to be on their side has vanished. Now, many wonder if the Sussexes are simply clinging to headlines as a way to survive in the public eye. Every step they take seems designed to provoke outrage, and the result? They become less of a cause, less of a movement, and not even a misunderstood couple, just a spectacle front and center for the world to watch. International coverage is relentless. From Europe to Africa, Australia to the US, the story is being picked apart in real time. Legal experts are breaking down the lawsuit, parenting advocates are voicing concern, and the tide of public opinion is turning fast. There's no royal immunity now, and no clever PR spin is sticking. Even the usual friendly media outlets have gone silent, unwilling to defend this latest move. Worse still, this isn't just about a few negative headlines, it's about trust, judgment, and what it really means to handle fame responsibly. Meghan and Harry had a golden ticket. They had global attention, public sympathy, deep pockets, and the chance to reshape the image of royalty for a new generation. But move after move, they've turned those privileges into a circus. Now, the ringmaster is Disney and nobody is laughing. People don't mind celebrities being protective parents, but they draw the line when that protection turns into what looks like pure exploitation. Using children as pawns in a high-stakes public relations battle, especially in a corporate-controlled theme park, reeks of desperation, and the world is paying attention. In the UK especially, frustration is boiling over. Many believe Meghan and Harry are disrespecting the very institution that gave them everything, while still playing the victim, even though they're clearly the ones making the decisions. This lawsuit is just the latest twist in a pattern of behavior that has worn thin. The goodwill is gone. What's left is pure embarrassment. Wanting freedom is one thing, misusing it is another. The Sussexes left royal life to blaze their own trail. But if this is their new direction, clashing with corporate giants, turning private family moments into public headlines, and using their own children in ways that break all the rules, they've lost the plot completely. People everywhere are stunned that it's come to this. Nobody expected a prince and his wife to end up in a courtroom battle with Disney over a failed branding stunt. But here we are. And it's hard to see this as anything but a cautionary tale about the dangerous quest for relevance, about what happens when you lose touch with the public, and about the real price of chasing the spotlight. Because at the end of the day, this isn't just a legal disaster, it's a moral mess. And for Meghan and Harry, the damage might already be permanent.